Woo! Okay, here go now.
Ever wondered how to master and win at Pogshaw and Tube? Well, you're in the right place to discover the secrets. Welcome to a deep dive into the intriguing world of Pogshaw and Tube. This game, with its roots in the 90s, has seen a resurgence in popularity, captivating a new generation of gamers with its unique blend of strategy and skill. So buckle up and prepare for a journey into the realm of Pogshaw and Tube. First things first, understanding the game is crucial. Pogs, Chaw, and Tube is a combination of traditional Pogs, a game where players take turns to flip as many discs as possible, and Tube, a strategic game that requires players to outmaneuver their opponents. The goal? To flip your opponent's Pogs and get them into your Tube. Step 1. Know your Pogs. Each Pog has a unique design and weight, which influences how it flips and moves. Spend time getting to know your Pogs. Feel their weight, study their design, understand their nature. This knowledge will be your secret weapon in the game. Step 2. Master the flip. The flip is the heart of Pogs, Chaw, and Tube. It's all about precision and too much force and your Pog will overshoot. Too little and it won't flip at all. Practice makes perfect. So dedicate time to honing this skill. Step 3. Strategize. Remember, Pogs, Chaw, and Tube is not just about flipping Pogs, it's about outsmarting your opponent. Observe their technique, anticipate their moves, and plan your play accordingly. Step 4. Tube it. Getting your opponent's Pogs into your Tube is the ultimate goal. Position your Tube strategically and aim your Pogs accurately. It's a game of angles and trajectory, so consider every move carefully. To summarize, mastering Pogs, Chaw, and Tube takes time, practice, and strategy. This journey begins by understanding your Pogs, mastering the flip, strategizing your moves, and perfecting your Tube game. Remember, every game is a learning opportunity. Each loss is a lesson. Each win a testament to your improving skills. So keep practicing, keep learning, and keep enjoying the game. And that wraps up our guide to winning and mastering Pogs, Chaw, and Tube. Now, you're equipped with the knowledge and strategies to become a formidable player. So, go ahead, flip those Pogs, outsmart your opponents, and fill up your Tube. Happy gaming.
Pogs, Chaw, and Tube. Okay, the next one. Ooh, yeah.
Imagine a game where foresight and a bit of luck merge into an exciting clash of wits. Picture a bat.
Okay, the next one. Okay, here we go.
Show my chow fine. Tikman. Show my chow fine. Tikman. Go to motionray.com to add this to your video and that.
Fire. Well, we got good news and bad news. The good news is that YouTube's actually only saturated with low effort, low value, low quality content from inconsistent creators. And the bad news is that if you want to stand out, you can't be one of them. But I'm here to help. You're going to have to step your game up and make your YouTube channel a destination channel. And here's how we're going to do it. 4 easy steps. Let's start with high effort content. This is going to come down to your ideas. You need to spend a lot more time on your ideation in YouTube. A lot of you are too fixated on editing and over-the-top effects. What you really need to do is come up with an impossible idea. I actually have an assignment and an exercise for you. This is something I tell people in part of our 12-week creator playbook. If you want the playbook, it's free. It's in the description down below. It's going to help you focus. Start by writing down 20 impossible ideas. I want you to think about content that is extreme and over the top and very difficult for other people to do. You need to have ideas that disqualify most people who could be small or new YouTubers like you from trying to attempt this content. So it needs a higher level of difficulty. You see, you're not competing with all these low effort, low value, low quality creators on the platform. You're only actually competing with the top 10% of creators in your niche that people even care about. You probably can only name a handful of channels in your own niche, in your own style of content that you actually would watch. So we need to make content that can be competitive with that and disqualifies everyone else at the entry point from even trying. Okay, Roberto, but like, how would I do that when I'm starting from nothing? Well, this is where real world ability comes into place. This is also why I tell people to niche down, and I use Ikigai to demonstrate that. When we say niche down, we're talking about we're niching down to something where your ability also matches market fit. So you need something you're passionate about, but you actually have to be genuinely good at it. And I would suggest that you be slightly above average at it. So you need the capacity to do something at a very decent level of competency that other people aren't going to be able to do. In gaming, something that's called the most saturated niche in YouTube sometimes. You have a content creator named Onion Butter. He actually did very high effort content with the Hitman series by trying to do impossible stunts and impossible feats in the game. Like, can I beat Hitman without killing anybody? This is something that was a very compelling video, and this is why it went viral for him. When he repeated this formula, he was able to constantly get high view videos and get results. But it doesn't just work for entertainment channels and gamers. It actually works for education content too. You would just actually need something that you can do more research or have a higher level of access than other people that allows you to stand out and do something that most people can't do. A primary example of this is if you have the money, you can get early access to social media. I used this and first mover advantage a couple of years ago to be able to make a video about the Microsoft Surface Studio before almost anyone else. It was only me, iJustine, and CNET that could do real world coverage of the Microsoft Surface Studio because I went to Adobe Max as a public speaker and I had access to a device while it was still shipping out to the other big YouTubers. It hadn't gotten to them yet, so I was able to get a video out early and I was able to get hundreds of thousands of views because of that. Find your unfair advantage and use it to come up with impossible ideas that you can actually pull off. Let's move to high value content. High value content is content, quality over quantity. And they're actually getting this wrong. This is actually outdated advice and it confuses people. What you actually need is high value content because you need people to click on a video so they can see that you made a high quality video and a high quality experience. But you can only do that when you demonstrate upfront value that the viewer actually wants. One of the best ways to approach this is with social proof, but also understanding your audience better than anyone else, understanding what they desire and putting that thing in front of them. There are videos on this same channel that will get 80, 100,000 views, 50,000 views, and then there are videos that will struggle to get 10,000. The quality of the videos is the same. Quality doesn't decide videos. Packaging does, and packaging is how you demonstrate value. It's no different than wearing name brands. That's social proof. That's why a lot of videos, if I have my silver YouTube play button in the thumbnail, they'll perform better than certain other videos. I also am able to use...
Okay, hey guys, there you go. Okay, hey guys, here we go now, yeah.
Other things and not just social proof. I can use things like negativity bias. That's why the video, 97% of YouTubers fail. Here's why. That video did extraordinarily well in a short period of time because it's using something psychological to put a contrast between a desire and a fear. And that's because I understand what motivates my audience. Now, there's other content that's just straight up educational, and it's not going to be able to really leverage that psychology unless I used extreme clickbait. But it makes it hard to deliver on the value that you're promising. You always want to keep your promises. So you can't abuse this too hard or people won't trust you. You have to be able to deliver on the value that you're promising in a title and thumbnail. And this is why topic, title, thumbnail, and timing matter. Quality, again, does not decide views because you don't know that a video is quality until after you click on it to watch, which we'll talk about here in a minute. To get packaging right and focus on topic, title, thumbnail, and timing, go back to the topic, our impossible idea. How are we demonstrating value and proving that we are going to deliver on that promise in our video? If you go to an iJustine video and she says reviewing every color of every Apple Watch, she shows you in the thumbnail of the video that she has every single Apple Watch color or every single iPhone color, whatever it is, in the thumbnail. You know that she's not lying. You know that she's going to deliver on the promise, and she has the social proof there of, hey, I have the thing that you came here for. I have the thing that you care about. If you're a newer small YouTuber and you're like, well, Roberto, I'm not a bodybuilder like Sam Sulek, I didn't go to med school like Ali Abdaal. I'm not a millionaire like Alex Hermosi. I don't have this social proof that you're talking about. There are other things that you can do to demonstrate value in your thumbnails. If you're a new or small YouTuber, making videos that are experience when you're going to go to your topic ideas and your titles, making videos that can be experiments like I tried blank or I did blank for 30 days, that actually can help you. If you are a fitness influencer, you could do something like saying, I tried Saitama's workout from One Punch Man for 30 days, and that might be a good video. Or maybe it's something like, I tried Jeff Bezos' morning routine for 30 days. Here's what happened. You just have to be very thoughtful and creative in your ideation process, and then you have to make sure that you're demonstrating value and you're being very literal for the viewer, so that's a no-brainer to actually click on your video. Demonstrate value up front, and then we got to get to quality so that they know that you aren't lying and that you're not full of it. If the value that we demonstrate and the total addressable market that demands and wants that value that we're supplying decides how many views you get, if value decides views, then quality decides subscribers and decides watch time and retention for your videos. If a video is good enough, we usually don't want to quit watching it. There's a reason we'll watch, or at least we used to watch, Marvel movies for like 2 hours, back when they were actually good. And so you would do that nonstop. You wouldn't even take a bathroom break. So for everybody worrying about how long should I make my videos, and the thing is, if it's a good enough video, it doesn't matter how long you make it. When we talk about how long to make a video now, we're just kind of haggling over whether we want to get monetized or how many ads we want to put in a video. Or how much or how little editing we actually want to do, because maybe we ain't got time for that.
Hi, looking for an easy and profitable monetization option with super.
So when it comes to this, you want to have a quality experience throughout the video. And quality comes in a lot of different forms, but let me try and make it simple for you. Focus on your scripting and the structure. Focus on the style of your video editing and at least making it interesting and unique. And make sure that it aids the story and takes away distractions. And then, of course, there is storytelling itself. So as long as you on your scripting and structure, your style and editing, and your overall storytelling and personality, then the video will be quality. At least on the subjective side of quality. When it comes to the objective side of quality, that's going to be lights, camera, audio. So you're going to want good video production. You're going to want good audio production, and you're going to want good lighting, because if you don't, then it's a distraction to the story in the video. It's a distraction to the script, to the structure, and the flow of the video. So that all has to be key. And this doesn't matter whether you're doing entertainment or education. When you're doing education, it's kind of important to have a very good hook at the beginning of the video. Make sure that your promise is delivered and that people understand what they're supposed to get out of this, and that you keep it moving and you keep delivering value and things that they haven't heard before or expect. That's what you need to do in education content. In entertainment content, it's about emotional investment, and it's about creating stakes, and it's about creating intrigue, tension, and then by the end of the video, a result and releasing that tension. It's all about Joseph Campbell's hero's journey, that definitive beginning, middle, and end. The call to adventure, the conflict and struggles we have along the way, and then that satisfying release at the end when everything is resolved. All questions have now been answered, and our hero rides off into the sunset, or the Dark Lord takes over, whichever way it goes. Let's talk about consistency for a minute. A lot of you think that this is just going to be, upload every week, upload 2 to 3 times a week. That can be important, and don't get me wrong, compound interest does come from consistency, but you need to be consistent in the value proposition. You have to keep giving people things they want. Now, if you're an educator like me, this can be difficult sometimes because what people want and what they need are two different things, and sometimes you can't always package it in a way that is going to excite or make people curious, because sometimes you just need to tell people what it is. Let them make up their own mind whether they value it or not. So that's rough on the education side. That's why sometimes we're going to get 100,000 views on an education video. Sometimes we're going to get 10,000 views. Because the thing is, if we only make what people want in education, they'll never learn anything they need to. Here's the good news for you entertainers, a little bit of good news, bad news. For you entertainers out there, you can abuse just giving people exactly what they want and only what they want. The problem is a lot of you doing this are going to find yourself unhappy because what you want to make, what you desperately want to make, the story you want to tell, the video you want to put out, is not always going to be what your audience wants to watch. Welcome to the struggle bus of us education channels. But for you entertainers, you could decide anytime you want to just entertain your audience and give them what they want, supply and demand. With education, we lose credibility if we only do clickbait and we set ourselves up for failure. A lot of education channels fall and they get exposed because after a certain point, they get seduced by the algorithm, they get seduced by the views, and they stop serving their audience and they only serve the numbers. They only serve the algorithm. So, to the education content creators out there, I know it's rough and it sucks to not get consistent views sometimes, but you have to find a balance somewhere, or you have to figure out a great format that you can repeat without being disingenuous. I feel like Ali Abdaal is one of the people who does the best job of this on the education side. I also really like the approach that Alex Hormozi takes. But not everybody has their levels of credibility and social proof in order to go in that direction. So there'll be ups and downs, kind of like what happens on the channel The Future from my good friend Chris and Deb. There are videos that they have that get knocked out of the park. They have 2 million plus subscribers. They'll get 200,000, 300,000 views on a video, and it might be literally an hour-long whiteboard session. And then they'll have another video that struggles to get 10,000, 20,000 views. And the quality never dropped off once. And they deliver very high-value content. But it's not exactly what the majority of people in their market even know that they want. So you have to understand that value and what people want is going to decide how many views you get. But if you're consistent enough and you're uploading enough, the more you upload, the more opportunities you have for those outlier videos to overwhelm and outweigh videos that might be hit or miss. And so that is something that a lot of creators don't talk about. If I was going to tell you one secret to success and sustainable YouTube channels without going viral ever, then I would tell you it'd be this. It'd be high value content for a niche market that has a big enough total addressable market, what we call TAM, that also passion and your ability is monetized. That has like a good CPM, and you make sure that you have hundreds of evergreen videos. If you can pull that off and you can diversify those income streams, you have a six-figure, if not a multiple six-figure successful YouTube channel that isn't dependent on getting viral views and might not even need 1 million views a month to make you $100,000 plus a year. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you actually watch my video on the most profitable niches in YouTube. It's going to be linked in the description. As always, thanks so much for watching, and don't forget, go out there and create something awesome today. Take care.
Okay, here we
Tweet
go now.
videos. No, super videos.
Imagine launching a brand new channel, and the first video you publish, the very first video, it drives thousands of views within days. This is the story of just that. But honestly, it's much more than that. This is about your channel, your message, and specifically how to move forward. I just need to share this with you to let you know it's possible. No matter what, I want you to believe best you can. If you're struggling on YouTube, just please suspend your beliefs just for a moment so you can course forward and do the thing your heart desires. Wouldn't that be amazing? You see, it happened about 2 weeks ago when I ran into this video and I was amazed. Brand new channel, one video upload, thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands of views. Incredible. The first thing I thought is Casey Neistat. I don't know if you'd noticed, Casey, but there's a new girl in town. She's coming for the Vlog Queen Championships of the world, New York City. No, you're not going to delete this. You're going to let it rip. No, not like that, but you're gonna publish the video. So it's possible. Yes, you can make it happen. I want to explain exactly one of the biggest reasons why this woman is absolutely exploding on YouTube. It literally happened on my channel too. The same exact single reason. And if you get this one thing right, sky is the limit. And the thing that I've been missing personally for a few years is my why. What is your why? Is it for views? When I started, my first why was because it looks fun. I'm an online marketer. I haven't done YouTube. 10,000 subscribers in 1 year. Big lofty goal. Barely made it happen, but I made it happen. And as I course forward, I continued to update my goals, my dreams, and specifically my why. I wanted to publish another book, and I did. It was my second book. That's my first. That book even got translated in Japanese, Konnichiwa. And I wanted to speak on the biggest stages like Vid Summit, that was target number 1, and then it was Social Media Marketing World. And I did. But again, what's your why? What are you trying to accomplish? So when I came back to YouTube, catching you up if you're new to the channel, I hadn't published in many years. I hadn't been really focused, and I'd done all the things, and I didn't have a why, and it was really holding me back. And I thought, well, here we go again, 250,000 YouTube subscribers, and I couldn't give a shoot about that. Doesn't matter to me anymore. What really matters is I want to help 1,000 people get one of these. A YouTube silver play button, and all of a sudden I had a why, and it really excited me. The thought about writing another book. I love the creative life. It's allowed me to do so many neat things, but it's really hard, and it feels like it's so filled with self-doubt all of the time. It never ends. There's always someone better, but why? Why do you and me, because I've done it too all the time, why do we need to compare our journey to someone else's? Back in the day when I got started, I really honored YouTube's success. And I want to talk about that right now because I think it's really important. Chances are you've seen the video from Vanessa Lau. If you haven't, here's the short version. She is an amazing YouTuber, grew a huge channel, hundreds of thousands of subscribers, millions of views, making life-changing, job-ending income, and doing everything that so many people would aspire to do. But really, the thing is she started just doing more, feeling like I have to do more and I'm not enough. And these are her words, right? You know, other people said I should have an agency. I am so grateful. I've never, not once, wanted an agency or a bunch of employees. Think media, lots of employees, awesome. That's not my journey. I'm here to create art. I'm here to do something that I enjoy. I'm here to enjoy my time. How success unfolds for me personally, how I like to think about it, I think that's a better way to explain it. It's much more about how do I spend my time day to day. And if you're not liking the time you spend, is that really success? So for me, it's like I don't worry about a schedule because it's about making art. I don't worry about like pleasing an algorithm. Of course I do, but before that is I have to please myself. And I want the acceptance. I want the accolades. What's the word I'm looking for? Validation. 100%. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Until there's a point in which you do anything just to try to get the thing. Someone left me a comment the other day. I would sell my soul. I really wanted to check the channel because I'm like, chances are there's probably a lot of things you could do other than selling your soul. The fact of the matter is YouTube success is achievable by anyone. Now that doesn't mean it's going to be easy. It won't be. 97% of YouTube creators never get to 10,000 subscribers. But what is it about Indoor Cat? What can we really learn to really identify how to make it happen? First off, I've talked about the big circle, right? We hear about the audience. And fact of the matter is I think there has to be a place in the middle between what you want to do, the art, the inspiration, the education that you want to share, and an audience. And I think if we only focus on the audience and we're not clear, it's problematic. But the moment we start thinking about a group of people we want to hang out with, and the moment we understand the thing that really connects with them, I would imagine that viewers that clicked on that video did so because they could really relate to the idea of starting a YouTube channel, especially a 37-year-old female. That's an important statement because it really qualifies and disqualifies a certain audience. This is for mature adults. No, Brian, you're very mature. For real, though, it's not for kids. That's important, like bringing in the right group of people, sharing a message that they can relate to. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to think about how can I create a video that as soon as I publish it, it's no longer my video, it's their video. They watch it and they go, wow, that's me. I relate to that. Or that was a really interesting strategy. That was so powerful. And her first video comes out of the gate swinging with starting a YouTube channel. But the fact of the matter is so many females have done that and they don't have near the results. Why? The reason why is she had a lot of intent when she filmed the video. Without question, she took time to write out a script, to plan, to really make sure that every word landed and connected with the audience. And that's why she did so very well. Her delivery was incredible. Her ability to communicate in a way that triggered emotion. One of my favorite quotes is, Maya Angelou, people won't remember what you did. People won't remember what you said, but people will always remember how you made them feel. Every time I step on stage, every time I publish a video, I'm thinking about the viewer. I'm staring straight into the lens, and I'm just thinking about one individual person that hopefully I can connect with. And I've done it for years. I've published 800 videos, and I didn't grow fast. In fact, if you go back to my earliest videos, they were so weird, and they were so quirky, just like they are now. And yet somehow I feel like I've polished enough, and I've demonstrated enough that what I'm sharing works, and it's resonating with a group of people, and those are my people. And this is my channel. And you can do the same thing, and you don't have to compare yourself. Can I get a hallelujah? So yes, you can make it happen. And this video on the screen right now will illustrate why it's so hard as a small channel, and more importantly, what you can do to ensure you make it happen. Peace, power, playlists, poodles, and pixie dust. I'll see you next time. Cliche hand fade out.
Okay, next one, the Pogs.
Imagine a game where strategy, foresight, and a bit of luck merge into an exciting clash of wits. Picture a battlefield filled with colorful shells, each one capable of changing the tide of the game. Welcome to the world of Sunka, a traditional board game that dates back centuries, yet continues to captivate players around.
Have you ever wondered how to win a thumb wrestling match every time? Well, today we dive into the art of thumb wrestling, uncovering the techniques that can bring you from zero to hero in no time. It's not about size, strength, or speed, it's about strategy. Thumb wrestling, like any sport, requires a well-thought-out game plan. Here's how you can master the art. Step 1. Positioning. Position your hand so your thumb has maximum mobility. Your thumb should be able to move up, down, and side to side freely. A stiff thumb is a weak thumb. Step 2.
Carnitas.
Have you ever pondered on the concept of danger and its various forms throughout history? Picture this: a worm, not your everyday garden variety, a creature of such ferocity that it could rival the most fearsome predators of the prehistoric world. This creature is none other than the Carnitas, a worm that once roamed the earth, leaving a trail of terror in its wake. Our story begins millions of years ago during the era of the dinosaurs. This world, vastly different from ours, was home to some of the most fascinating and terrifying creatures. Among them, the Carnictus, an unlikely predator, was a force to be reckoned with. The Carnictus, unlike the dinosaurs that dominated the landscape, was not a creature of massive size or strength. It was a worm, but it was no less deadly. Its anatomy, adapted for a life of predation, was a marvel of natural selection. With a mouth lined with razor-sharp teeth and a body capable of constricting its prey, the Carnictus was a silent but deadly hunter. As the dinosaurs thrived, so too did the Carnictus. It lurked beneath the Earth's surface, a hidden menace. While the T-Rex and the Velociraptors ruled the land, the Carnictus ruled the underworld. Its reign, however, was not meant to last forever. An event of cataclysmic proportions was on the horizon. Approximately 65 million years ago, a massive asteroid struck the Earth, marking the end of the dinosaurs' reign. The impact caused a drastic change in the Earth's climate and resulted in a mass extinction event. But what about the Carnictus? In the face of such a dramatic shift in the ecosystem, the Carnictus, like many of its contemporaries, faced extinction. As the temperatures dropped and the Earth became a harsh and unforgiving place, the once thriving species of the Carnictus was driven into oblivion. In summary, the Carnictus, despite its small stature, was a formidable predator in the dinosaur era. Its reign of terror was cut short by the asteroid impact that led to the extinction of the dinosaurs. The Carnictus, a testament to the diverse and sometimes terrifying forms of life that once populated our planet, reminds us of the ever-changing nature of life on Earth. As we delve into the mysteries of our planet's history, we continue to uncover stories that challenge our understanding of the natural world. The story of the Carnictus is one such tale, a tale of survival, adaptation, and ultimately, extinction.
AI versus human vlogs, guys.
Could your favorite vlogger of the future be an artificial intelligence? As we move forward into this digital era, the traditional forms of content creation are getting a tech makeover, and vlogging is no exception. Today we delve into the intriguing landscape of AI vlogs versus human vlogs, exploring the pros and cons of each. Imagine a world where a vlog doesn't just document a day in the life, but can simulate an entire lifetime. That's the potential of AI vlogging. In the realm of pros, AI vlogs offer an unprecedented level of consistency. No sick days, no vacations. An AI vlogger is always ready to churn out content. Additionally, the ability of AI to analyze and adapt to viewer preferences can create a highly personalized viewing experience, tailoring content to each individual's taste. But it's not all roses. With AI vlogs, we risk losing the human touch that makes vlogs so appealing. The raw emotion, the spontaneity, the authenticity. Can an AI truly replicate these? And there's the concern of job displacement. As AI becomes more advanced, could it take over the vlogging industry, leaving human creators in the dust? On the other side of the coin, we have human vlogs. The charm of human vlogs lies in their authenticity. The unscripted moments, the genuine emotion, the connection between creator and viewer. These are elements that an AI, no matter how advanced, cannot truly replicate. Moreover, human vlogs offer a diversity of perspectives, experiences, and stories that enrich our understanding of the world. However, human vlogs do have their downsides. They experiences that can lack consistency.
Hey, what's happening?
Ever pondered why pizza often sports more flavors than salad? It's a culinary conundrum that has left many a food lover scratching their heads. But fear not, we're about to dive into the science behind this gastronomic mystery. First, let's consider the ingredients. Pizza, that beloved Italian import, is a symphony of flavors. The base itself is a canvas of yeasty bread, ready to soak up whatever comes its way. Then comes the sauce, typically a rich tomato base infused with herbs like oregano and basil, adding a depth of flavor. Next, we have the cheese, a medley of mozzarella, parmesan, or even gorgonzola, each bringing a unique taste profile. And that's before we even get to the toppings. From sweet caramelized onions to spicy pepperoni, from earthy mushrooms to fresh bell peppers, the possibilities are endless.
Now, let's turn our attention to salads. Often seen as the healthiest food, pizza is a product of high heat and time, allowing flavors to meld and develop. The cheese melts, the crust crisps up, and the toppings cook, creating a harmony of flavors and textures that's hard to beat. On the other hand, salads are usually served fresh, with minimal cooking involved. This preserves the natural flavors and textures of the ingredients, but doesn't allow for the same depth of flavor development. To summarize, pizza often boasts more flavors than salad due to its diverse ingredients, the method of preparation, and how these factors interact to create a complex flavor profile. The sauce, cheese, and toppings on a pizza provide a wide range of flavors. After all, in the world of food, the possibilities are as endless as your imagination.
Ever wondered why, despite all the running, you end up with the most than a runner's high? We are far outweigh a temporary runny nose. It can boost your mood, improve your cardiovascular health, aid in weight loss, and even contribute to better sleep. Now you might be wondering, how can you manage a runny nose while running? One simple solution is to carry tissues or a small towel with you. But if the problem persists, consulting a healthcare professional would be the best course of action. In conclusion, running is an excellent way to improve your health and well-being. Yes, it might cause a runny nose at times, but don't let this minor inconvenience deter you from reaping the countless benefits of this phenomenal exercise. Remember, the key to a successful running routine is consistency and listening to your body. So next time you're out on the track, don't fret about the sniffles. Instead, focus on the rhythm of your steps, the rush of the wind, and the exhilarating feeling of pushing your limits. And that's a wrap on today's exploration of running and health. Keep in mind that a runny nose is a small price to pay for the incredible benefits of running, so keep those feet moving, and remember, every step is a step towards better health.
Ever wonder why your Netflix show keeps buffering or your Zoom call keeps freezing? Could it be that your Wi-Fi or hotspot speed is not up to par? Well, today we delve into the process of testing Wi-Fi and hotspot speed, providing you with a step-by-step guide to ensure you're getting the most out of your connection. First things first, understanding what Wi-Fi and hotspot speeds mean is crucial. In basic terms, when we talk about internet speed, we're referring to the data transfer rate. This rate is measured in megabits per second, often abbreviated as Mbps. The higher the Mbps, the faster the data flows from the internet to your device. To start the testing process, you'll need to find a reliable speed testing tool. There are a myriad of options available on the web. important for real-time activities like gaming. Recompense of your choice. Result, it's recommended to spend and at different on your That wraps up our guide to testing Wi-Fi and hotspot speeds. Now, you're equipped with the knowledge to ensure you're getting the full speed you're paying for. Don't let slow internet speeds hold you back. Take control and make the most of your online experience. Step 1. Identify your niche. This isn't just about creating an account with a catchy username. It's about building a reputation. As you engage with the community, strive to be helpful, informative, and respectful. Your profile isn't just your digital ID, it's your personal brand. Step 4. Look for paid opportunities. Once you've established yourself as knowledgeable and active member of your community, many online whether you're using a spreadsheet or help you monitor your earnings. Delivering quality comments and keeping can transform your words into income. Remember, your opinion is valuable. It's time to let the world hear it. Stop earning online. Let them ring loud.
Journey of companionship, loyalty, and mutual survival. Dating back to prehistoric times, canines have been our steadfast companions. The domestication of dogs is believed to have begun around 30,000 years ago when our ancestors discovered the benefits of having these loyal creatures by their side. From providing security, assisting in hunting, to offering companionship, dogs quickly became an integral part of human societies.
Fox Engine.
Could it be possible that the Fox engine is faster than racing cars? Question indeed, but one that deserves further examination. The Fox engine is a product of making waves in the art of engineering. Not just names, but speed, power, and control. The logic of modern engineering is designed to deliver top-notch performance, with a focus on efficiency and reliability. Technology, and it has an output that rivals many cars. The epitome of speed and performance. These machines are designed with one thing in mind: to be the fastest. They are equipped with state-of-the-art often custom tailored to the specific requirements of racing cars are all about power, efficiency, and raw force, with engines that can reach exceeding our boundaries of what's physically possible. When we compare the two, it's like comparing a sheep and a cow. Both are focus on efficiency, excel making it a reliable choice for everyone. On the other hand, racing cars with their custom-built engines and focus on raw speed, they may lack the consistency and reliability. Is the Fox engine faster than racing cars? Perhaps not. But is it a formidable opponent in the realm of power, efficiency, and consistency? Absolutely. After all, speed is just one facet of performance. And in many aspects, the Fox engine shines brighter than many racing car engines. It's not always about being the fastest. Sometimes it's about being the best in what you do. And in that regard, the Fox engine indeed stands tall.
Fox Engine.
Forward in time, we landed Plato Viking lore, long beard marked the warrior. Fast forward to the 19th and the long Charles Darwin, met transcended facts our exploration of the long beard. The long beard was a mark of wisdom and freedom, distinguished free men from slaves. During the medieval period, a long beard signified bravery and strength, especially in the 1950s, the long beard evolved into a style that reflected time. Significance of the long beard. Power, strength, and fact, the long beard has remember the rich history behind the long beard. It's not just hair on the chin, it's a story, a legend that spans centuries.
Our story begins in the far reaches of the universe, where the Boazanian Empire, intent on intergalactic domination, sets its sights.
Ever pondered on how to autoplay views on YouTube, likes, comments, and subscribers? It's a fascinating process, and today we're going to explore this realm of and the tales of Mufasa and Simba below. Where every day is a testament to survival, strength, and the indomitable fear of these magnificent creatures. Of a lion, jungle, much like the song that created that lion reigns over his kingdom with a steady paw and a watchful eye. His roar, a thunderous announcement of communion, resonates among the land. His life is not one of nature, but one of confidence. A delicate balance of responsibility. Parallelly, consider the of a young lion cub, born by our beloved each day is a new lesson. Much like in the vast expanse of the wild, the big cats embody the spirit of endurance and resilience. They navigate the complexities of their leopards or the light tigers, the light of the wild, the delicate balance of nature. The life of the cat is not just about survival, it's about their territory all places. We are not power and vulnerability. It's a world with essence, wisdom, and Simba's courage. Every turn, every silent stalk through the tall grass. In summary, the life of big cats is a grand saga of survival and resilience. Their majesty and power mirror the characters of Mufasa and Simba, teaching us lessons of courage, wisdom, and the relentless pursuit of survival. Their world is a complex dance of power and vulnerability, a testament to the raw, untamed beauty of the wild. Whether it's the lion's roar that commands respect, the leopard's stealth that embodies cunning, or the tiger's strength that exemplifies power, each big cat contributes to the intricate and delicate balance of nature. Their stories are a reminder of the lion. Sun casting long Now let's transport ourselves from this earthly realm to the fantastic depths of the ocean. There, shimmers like liquid gold, unlike the ordinary. Drawn by an inexplicable force,
rhythm is different too, a flowing waltz compared to the earthbound gallop she knows so well. Instead of the wind, she feels the gentle ebb and flow of the currents. And instead of flying, she feels like she's dancing, a ballet of movement through a world where every creature and plant seems to move in harmony with the music of the sea. In this video, we've delved into two distinct yet interconnected experiences of riding. The tangible, earthly reality of horse riding that one experiences daily offers experiences, while vastly different, offer connection and exploration. The thrill of riding a horse it's a testament to the power of imagination.
Riding on the seawater. Drawn from the tide. The waves rise and fall in rhythm. The octopus spring tide. Waves. Small segments. The rhythm nullifies. Becomes our sound. As the ride progresses, the sun climbs higher, casting long shadows on the water. With the sparkle of 1,000 diamonds. Sky. Grow bigger, stronger. Spectacle, the octopus spring dives. The journey reaches its peak as the sun starts to set, painting the horizon in shades of gold and crimson. The sea calms, the waves subside, leaving behind a tranquil serenity. Riding on the seawater during the octopus spring tides feels like a dance with nature, a ballet choreographed by the sea itself. Reflecting on the experience, it feels like a moment suspended in time, a journey through the heart of the ocean. The octopus spring tides, with their rhythmic dance, create a symphony that resonates within, a melody that speaks of the sea's timeless beauty and infinite mystery. This journey, riding on the seawater during the octopus spring tides, is more than just a ride. It's an experience, an adventure into the unknown, a dance with the sea. It's a reminder of the sea's eternal allure, its power, and its serenity. It's a testament to the magic of the ocean, its captivating rhythm, and the fascinating phenomenon of the octopus spring tides. It's a ride that leaves a lasting impression, a memory etched in the heart, a story told by the sea.
Okay, hey guys, we continue now.